Justin Reed to get this one going. And here we go on Monday Night Primetime. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. McCarthy starting off with a throw. Escapes the pocket. They get to him as he was trying to make something happen. After one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
It's 2nd down.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's going to score. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers take a 6-0 lead right away. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome a quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
Point after up and good for Myers. And the 49ers will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Seahawks, nothing. Jason Myers set to kick off.
Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. Returning it from the 4. He's brought down just inside the 25.
1st and 10. At their own 23-yard line.
Offense to the line. Trips left. Here comes 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Fields out of the gun. That's caught. Devon 10. He's going to be a yard shy of the first as they force him out after the gain of 9. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Ran it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
3rd down run from A-Chain. And this one isn't much better, Carter. 3rd down, he stopped for no gain, and already they're facing 4th down here.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
All right, here's one of our game's first big risks. The offense lining up to go for it on their own side.
19 winning, chips clear.
They do snap it. Here's Fields. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Okay, I don't know what the punter did to hurt people's feelings, because I think the reasoning was pretty clear. They were going to go for it. There's not going to be a punter that touched the field. Not an advisable mindset now as they turn it over in their end of the field.
Throwing on first, it's McCarthy. That's him on the quick hitter. And he's able to take this one down to 25.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
2nd and 3 now. And first carry now, Brashawn Smith. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
McCarthy throwing on this 3rd and 1. He's got it, complete to Pickens. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that gives the 49ers the first.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
From the red zone now. Something's flying. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
That's what they call staring down the gun barrel. You know as a quarterback, you're about to get absolutely blasted, but you've got to deliver an accurate throw just like that.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. He brings it in. He has the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers pull that in front further, 13-zip. Myers to add the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the 49ers drive out to an early 14-0 lead.
Seahawks, nothing. Jason Myers set to kick off.
Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, Fields. Feed it to his running back. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
2nd and 6 at the 39-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Fields. Going for his running back, but he comes up empty, incomplete, and now they're facing 3rd down.
Okay, we've seen this running back pretty busy here early on in the passing game, and not just with checkdowns. You can tell this was going to be part of the game plan, and I don't think one incompletion here to him is going to deter that effort.
That one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing 4th down.
An early deficit means you lose the runway to slowly get your offense up to speed. This offense got to get going, and that incompletion won't help.
Six yards to the line. The offense is going to go for this. Now Fields again. And he's finally down to put a stop to this one, but a notable chunk of yardage broken off of that game. Offense up to the line fast.
That's good for a Seahawks first down.
Throwing again. It's Fields. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
Yeah, I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
2nd and 10 now from the 32 after the incompletion. Another throw for Fields. It's caught inside by Johnson. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains. Working quickly here.
First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Here's a design run. Fields has it. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards. He goes to the hurry up here. Looking to throw Fields. Throws caught. He'll get this inside the 10 to the 9.
That's not a big completion on the stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Quite the drive they're putting together here, partner. This is the 9th play of inch as they get set for 3rd and 6. A little touch pass here, trying to move the chain. And they have this one well contained. There's the stop for a loss now. 4th down coming up. We're 3-1 on Monday Night Primetime. We've got the 49ers in front. Back to Seattle after this. About set for the second quarter. Seahawks football here. And they are passing on the field goal attempt. They're going for this on 4th down. And he won't make the markers. They rally to him in time. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
You go for it on 4th down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them the possession.
Here's McCarthy, 1st and 10. Completed over the middle. They bring him down here at about the 13-yard line.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. What a hit! Jars the ball loose! And that should be Seahawks football.
This is exactly what you want out of your defense. If they're not going to secure the ball on offense, and they're going to give you a shot at it, go punch that ball loose and get a body on it for the recovery.
Here's A-Chan from the pistol. The draw starts out small. There's 1 yard on that play.
That's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Here we go. We're good.
Now Fields. And this one hurts. Had a touchdown in his hands, but he couldn't hold on. 3rd down coming up.
There's a lot of studies done every offseason, Kate, about the best red zone offenses. And typically, it's about creative quarterbacks doing just what he tried to do right there in extending the play out of the pocket. The problem is there was just nowhere for him to go with the ball.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Here we go. Hey, Monday.
Throw here, 3rd down. This one's caught. And he's close, but they say he did not get there. It's going to be 4th and maybe a yard. Trying for it, it's A-Chan. And he's in for the touchdown. Seahawks start to fight back for their first points of this game. Devon A-Chan with the touchdown. They kept kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out. And that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that can score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. It's Brashard Smith now with the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be brought down at the 28-yard line.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Throwing from the gun. That's money in route. This one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. Pick up a 5 on that play. And that means it'll be first down San Francisco.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
First down now, ball at the 33. Now McCarthy. Finds a man right side. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
For big yards on the right side. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. And just a yard shy of midfield. First and 10.
First down, 33.
Shotgun, they'll give it to him inside.
Man, hell no.
Second and 10. Need something positive here. Working now from the gun. And for the first time, one of his throws doesn't find a home. It's incomplete, but boy, what a streak he had to begin this game. Now, what a stretch to begin the game, Brock. That finally his first incompletion. He had been perfect across so many looks before that.
Hard. It's just hard to be perfect with that kind of precision. That was rhythm. It's truly rhythm personified.
Yeah, it makes you marvel at the NFL record, doesn't it? Got slid this great note from our stats savant, Daniel Kitchen. Phillip Rivers owns that record, Brock. 25 straight completions to begin a game. McCarthy throwing on third down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender right at the exact same time there. And that brings up fourth and long. And that offense isn't budging. They're going for it. McCarthy to throw for it. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Seahawks get the football as he makes his third interception of this season. Wow, an aggressive choice to go for it on fourth and that kind of distance. And an equally aggressive play in coverage to pick that pass off.
Yeah, that down and distance, you're not running it right too far to get to the stick, so that defense had all eyes on the quarterback. They knew that pass was coming, and it's one thing to know it, it's another thing to execute it and go take it away. That's a big momentum swing for this defense.
That's not the drive, big chance. First down, he met. No gain on that first down run.
Channing Tindall
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Chan again. And he's able to get it past midfield and down on the 49ers side. Seahawks in their hurry-up offense. They need to get everyone to the line. And stick with Chan. And this is going to go in the wrong direction. He loses just about the amount of yards they needed to get there. It's going to be 4th down.
It's 4th down.
They do snap it. Here's Fields. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs. Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. And he's not going to escape. The Seahawks brought the pressure, and they got him. Looking quickly here. On the shotgun, McCarthy. Has him on the quick hitter. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. They strike for 23 yards. And that gives the 49ers the first. They've got a man in motion. First and 10. Here's McCarthy. This time they're going to get to him until he can get that pass away as he goes down. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. So they're 1st and 3. 2nd down and 19 yards to go after that sack. McCarthy to throw it. He just got rid of it, Brock, but he was still in that tackle box. This is going to draw the flag. No one in the area. He was still in the pocket. Seems like a pretty cut and dry intentional grounding to me.
Seems like you want to be an official someday, Kate.
Maybe.
Yeah, because you nailed that one.
We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. And didn't get enough into that throw. That's low and incomplete, so they're going to be facing 4th down coming up.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
The punt's away, and this one looking good. Angled this one for the sideline. No return on this one. It's going to make it out of bounds and across the 25, spotted at the 24. Just 25 seconds remaining as they get all set up for 1st down.
Here we go.
Out of the shotgun, Fields. Short pass brought in. He's going to be stopped right around the 37. Now Seattle going to call it 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. We've set it down from the 37. Fields on 1st down. He throws a bullet down the right sideline. And it's going to be incomplete. Still time for a couple of plays, though. 15 seconds left. Trying to find Mike Evans with that throw. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. Shotgun snap to Fields. That's Evans making the catch outright. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Just before halftime, we get a timeout, take it.
And the Seahawks.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. First and 10.
Here we go. You good? Sorry about Easy. Out, let's go. Hey, Ken. Right.
Back to throw it. Bails out of the pocket quick. Rolling and takes a deep shot down the middle. And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So it's second down coming up.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
One last play before the break.
Here we go. 319, right.
Looking to throw. And again, it's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back, and 2 straight incompletions. It made this third down.
Jason Myers set to kick
Here's
off.
Myers now to handle the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Starting out with an empty backfield, Brock. Here they come. First and 10. This is a design look for Fields. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Offensive line fast.
Down back at the 21-yard line.
Fields out of the gun. He's a man on target to Johnson. And they were finally able to get to him and touch him down, but damage already done as they pick up that first down.
That's good for a Seahawks. First down. First and 10 at the 47.
Looking to throw Fields. Finds his back. A-chain. And he's got this one down to the enemy 35 before they force him out. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Seahawks.
All set to go now from the 35.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Ken. 319,
First down throw for Fields. There's a holding up. They're able to drop it. Offense in a hurry up here.
A loss of 7. Brings up second and 17 at the 42-yard line.
Fields to throw it. He's got it inside the 10. All the way, touchdown Seattle. The Seahawks cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Drake London with the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Seahawks tie things up at 14. Tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Needed a little more to reach the landing zone, so give them the ball at the 40-yard line. And this drive is going to have some great starting field position as a result of that short kick. From the 40-yard line now, this is first and 10. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Into the hands of Pickett. And he's going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers grab the lead on their first series of the half. George Pickens the touchdown. Myers gets the point after the go. And the 49ers break that tie and now lead by 7.
Seahawks 14. Jason Myers set to kick off.
Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35.
35-yard line.
And into the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10.
Here we go. Go.
It's O'Chan on the inside kid. They're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. He gets 16 yards on that play. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Going to the ground again on course. And we'll only find 1 yard up the gut. 2nd down.
They got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Fields looking to throw. Good defensive effort here. Drives him back across midfield on their own side.
And therein lies the problem when somebody other than a quarterback is dependent to throw it. Their clock, their timing, their understanding of the rush, well, it's not what the guy under center is accustomed to.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12.
Here we go. Yep.
3rd and long. I'm going to throw. Got Evans. It's complete. And he's marked down. Looks like at the 32-yard line. An excellent gain. 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
1st and 10 from the 32.
Here we go, son.
Fields throwing here. Completed to his running back. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
From the red zone now. Flushed out of the pocket. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something when no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
Looks like a design keeper here for Fields. And there's lots of work to do now on 3rd down as he only manages to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Send a pretty clear message to the QB right there on that one. No one fooled for a second as they create the tackle for loss.
Here we go. 331, 331. Go.
Fields on 3rd. And he's got it in the end zone for the Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks can tie it up after hitting Taylor in the 3rd. Mike Evans with the touchdown. Dicker tacks on the extra point. And the Seahawks tie this game at 21. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Here's Smith on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. First call here coming from the shotgun. From the shotgun, McCarthy. And by his back Smith. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
All right, here we go. Second down. Looking at throw, McCarthy. For the second straight play, Brown, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough third down.
Some 11 yards. It's third down.
We reach the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. It's all knotted up at 21, partner. Still plenty of scoring here as we try to decide our winner. So not an enviable spot here as they come up on third and very long. Third and long for him here. This is complete. Downfield to Smith. And he's going to be pushed out up near that 40-yard line. Give him 24 on that play. And that means it'll be first down San Francisco.
24-yard gain on the play. And the 49er first down.
On the shotgun, McCarthy. Has him on the quick hitter. And he spins right by him. And he's going to be hauled down on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Throwing on first, it's McCarthy. Running right side by Wills. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
Another throw here for McCarthy. On the move, headed right. Now he takes it. And McCarthy slides to the ground here, but not before picking up the first.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide to practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide to get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Putting the tight end in motion. First and 10. Here's McCarthy. It's coming to goal! Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers take a fourth quarter lead. Myers to add the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the 49ers break that tie and now lead by 7.
Seahawks 21. Jason Myers set to kick off.
Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. First and 10. They fake the handoff. Now Fields. Vacates quickly left side. Connects on the crosser. And he's going to get this to the opposing 41. Give him 24 yards on that one. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
And
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
1st and 10. Here's Fields. Headed out right. And Johnson once more. And he's tackled for a 4th gain. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Second down carry for AJ. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly marked up, too.
A loss of a yard on the play. Brings up 3rd and 7.
Go.
Chan to the right. He hits a wall, stops at a yard. That's going to bring up 4th down.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
The Seahawks calling for a timeout. They're 1st and 3. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Down a score. They're going to go for this on 4th down.
Here we go.
Desperation time here. He throws a bullet to the center. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks now trail by just a point in the 4th.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
On for the PAT, and a make would tie us up late. The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the 4th. After tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Fielded at the 14. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. All right, one more snap before the 2-minute warning. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. He'll look to throw it. Short pass brought in. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. He picks up 15 on the play. And that gives the 49ers the first. Going back, gets the handoff. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, and have a tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Here he is to throw. Caught by Scan left side. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs.
You know, Ken, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you totally flip the field and the tone of this drive.
Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. Now Seattle going to call it 2nd timeout. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal. A momentary speed bump there on what has otherwise been a great drive. Here's 2nd and 11. On the pistol, Smith trying to fight free. He can't do so. They've got him behind the line. Now let's see, Brock, if they call their final timeout. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down. They'll try and pick this up on the ground. He has room past the 25. He breaks the tie. They're winning this game. Oh, touchdown! Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minutes.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them. And they cashed in when it really mattered.
That one splits the uprights. And the 49ers break that tie and now lead by 7.
Jason Myers set to kick
Here's
off.
Myers now to handle the kickoff. Return coming here from the 12. They're trying to get fancy, but it's a loose football. And they steal it back on the return. And this one may be out of reach now because the defense comes through with 6. So it's a win for the visiting 49ers. And they take the first skirmish with their division rivals with a chance at a sweep awaiting them later in the year in their building.